Look, I came off this street, came in this way because it's a church right there that got no semi. So I came in this way. I ended up rolling over that bump over there. And then I had to back up and not hit this truck. Here we go right here. Got it in there. Big dog shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do. That's how we do. Get it in there. You hear me? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy. I am Charlie P, and I'm back here with another video. If you're watching this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We back at it again, man. Yes, I am still with Werner. Excuse my hair. This video is dedicated to my food right here too. So if I dip off and eat some of my food, excuse me. But this video is dedicated to me on my Werner account, Dollar General Fresh. Yes, I did my training. What's today? Today is Tuesday. I did my training Friday. I take that a lot back. I did it Friday. I don't know what date. Let me see. 15th, 14th. I did it like on the 11th. I did like April 11th. I did my training. It was only one day because I was an experienced driver. So they only just gave me one day. And the guy was cool, but you know, it's still just like, I get it, you know. I'm an experienced driver, like I know how to drive. You just gotta show me how to do the paperwork and how to unload, like how to set up and stuff like that. Like I am familiar with unloading, but not to this extent. I'm used to doing like box truck, doing like automotive parts, RV parts, stuff like that. And I am used to a refrigerator, reefer, because Stevens, you deliver reefer, but you didn't unload. But when I worked at this warehouse, I was like a warehouse manager, and I had to do inventory count in a freezer, and you had to literally count all the specimen in there. And it's like a chart sheet. You just count how many is in there, and then you got to tally it all up. Like, let's say it might supposed to be 32 in there, but it's 16 in there. So they'll let them know, that's inventory. They'll let them know how much, you know, they need to order or whatnot. So I got pretty much experience with all this physical work because, as I said before, I worked at AT&T. AT&T was a lot more physical than this. But yes, you got to use muscle. But to the trainer was cool. He tried to say that I don't look out of my mirrors when I'm backing, but I literally did a whole blindside. Like, I ain't gonna lie, with this job, like, this is the most I've ever blindside. Like, when I got with him, like, I think my first job was a blindside, but he had like a Freightliner, and it was cool because it was like, it's cabinets right here in my Peterbilt, and he had like a window, so I looked back and I seen, and it just made it so much easier in that Freightliner. I don't like the Freightliner no more. I know I said I wanted a Freightliner, but I do not want a Freightliner no more. No, I like my Peterbilt. Now, the turn radius is different, and you know, a lot of these places that we're gonna deliver to, you're gonna need some smaller wheelbases and stuff like that, like an International or a Freightliner. But you can get it in there. It's just a lot more maneuvering, you know, a lot more getting out and looking and stuff like that. But overall, yes, the trainer was cool. Now the milk, the teas, the dairy products, stuff like that, man, it's heavy. I'm gonna get to today. It's my first day by myself, but I'm just speaking on the training. So yes, the milk cartons and stuff is heavy. I'm not even gonna lie, that is heavy. But you know, it's cool. I'm young. It's gonna get me back. It's gonna get me back where I need to be as far as muscular wise. Because when I was at AT&T, I was in shape. Like, I had to like carry 80-pound ladder, run fiber drops, and fiber drops not that big, but when you run in a 400-foot, 500-foot drop to the next pole, you fighting gravity, and it can get heavy, and definitely with a copper drop. They doing away with copper, but I've hung up some copper drops, and copper drops will turn you into a man, I promise you. But yes, the trainer was cool. You just unload. It's pretty simple. You know, you just really maneuvering into kind of like some tough spots, and you just unloading the truck. You setting your truck back up to how you need for your next delivery, supporting everything, strapping it down. And then you got a refrigerator part you got to deliver that's in the carts. And they got a flatbed, not a flatbed, they got a gate, a thing, you know, at the end of the trailer where you let up and down. It's like 3 little stoppers that you can use for your roll containers. And then you got a freezer part. So the freezer part you could do either before or after. So freezer is like all small pieces, and you got to put them on like a U-boat cart, and you just boom, 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 like you just doing that. So I was doing the freezer part, like I was helping him with the roll containers, like learning, and then I like once he got the roll containers off, I started on the freezer, just getting like, cause it's on pallets in the freezer, so I'm just unraveling it, getting it down. He coming over there, grabbing it, boom, 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 we working. And then sometimes it was some that he had like more roll containers. I started on the freezer, and I was like getting them down, and then it's like I put the little step bar up, and I started loading it up myself. Like I started doing the freezer towards the end. We had like 14 stops, and I started doing that by myself. And yeah, so overall the training was good. Of course, it's gonna be easy because you got somebody that's experienced there, and you are helping somebody out. So you going through the motions of somebody else that already know the job. So yes, it's gonna seem much easier. But yes, like I said, I've had experience with delivering. It's just this is on a higher level, so it won't take me. It's not taking me long to catch on at all. So I mean, it's pretty simple. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got experience in delivering. It's just that I wasn't trying to do touch freight, but sadly, the over the road, the stuff like that, it just didn't work out for me. That's fine. I didn't want to do over the road. I just wanted to do local no touch. But local no touch, that's what everybody want. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just stick to the touch. I ain't tripping on it. You know what I'm saying? The schedule I got is wonderful. They paying for my CDL school. The pay, you know, what they saying they offer me, and you feel me? This is the 15th. This is my first day actually doing it by myself. So I started on a Tuesday. So it probably won't be until next week, until after I really just see like full check. And it's gonna take me probably about a month or two to really just get adjusted to it, because my body, like, I'm excited right now. You know how when you first get to doing something, you be excited in the beginning, but like, let's say it's Tuesday, wait till like Friday get here, like my body kind of gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna be starting to be sore, I'm gonna be like, I'm tired, stuff like that, which I am tired now, but I'm still excited because it's like it's still something new to me. So yeah, man, like the freezer and stuff, it was easy, just maneuvering. You know, I'm just getting the hang of it. It seems pretty sweet, you know. It is work. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping on where, like, I done had jobs where I done worked like this before. Like, really, ever since I've been grown, ever since I've been 18, I'm 30 years old. I've been having physical jobs because I want jobs to pay good, but I don't have a degree. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a degree or special certificate in anything where I can just sit on my head like a project manager or something like that. Like I don't have no bachelor's, no master's, no nothing. So I just come from the hood. So, you know, I just learned just hard work. You know, that's all I really know. And I ain't tripping on it. You know what I'm saying? It's just that my son, I'm not finna have him doing hard work. He gonna probably be a white collar man, just to be honest with you. Ain't nothing wrong with it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so now I am on the truck. But I am on my truck because I had to ride with him for one full day. Really, we did 2 stops that Friday night, and then we did the rest. We did the 12 other stops Saturday. And he was trying to tell me stuff about like Nashville, because we had to do deliveries in Nashville. I'm like, bro, I'm from here. Like, I'm finna be 31 years old. I've been here all my life. I know where all these stores is. And then he tried to tell me, like, he's like, man, turn wide so you won't hit them. I'm like, bro, I've been over the road. Like, this trainer, he has never been over the road. He's not even from this country. He came over here. This is his second job over being in this country. And you feel me? I ain't, you know, to all due respect to him, but I'm not saying I will take, you know, advice and stuff like that. But when he was telling me the stuff, we was already like on our 3rd, 4th, 5th delivery. If you seeing I'm doing like, oh, okay, he driving and he experienced, let me just show him the paperwork, you would think. But, you know, people like that superior. They like to feel like they training, because he told me when we first got on the truck, I don't know why he told me this, but I mean, I thought I was riding and observing him, but, you know, and helping out a little bit, but it is what it is. Either way it went, it's cool. But yeah, man, I don't drive. I don't do anything when I'm training. I'm like, he just sits out of nowhere. I'm just looking like, why you say that for? Like, okay, like because he met me, he's like, yeah, here's the keys. You're gonna be driving. You're gonna be doing all the work. Okay. I mean, shit, I done been in Stevens. I done been on the road 2 months with 2 different trainers, and that's basically what they gonna do. Because I mean, that's cool. Because that's the only way you gonna learn is if you actually in the job. I ain't gonna really learn that much just sitting in the passenger seat watching him. But the thing is, I already know how to drive, but I guess he just thinking that I'm new to the company since I'm a new CDL driver and I'm younger. But I'm like, bro, I haven't had my CDL that long, but I had it long enough to know how to like maneuver and drive. Like far as now, blindside, I probably could do some practice on there. I can do some practice on back, and I'm not the perfect person. I'm not the best person. I still can practice on all this stuff, but I got it down enough to the point where I know how to do it. You just need to show me how to, what paperwork I give them, what stuff I unload, and that method right there. The rest, I had the rest, but you know, it's cool, whatever. So now we got off Friday. We got off Saturday at like, the last delivery was supposed to be at 5, but we went to it. They took us. So we got done. I got done at like, let me make sure my food ain't getting cold. This spaghetti good. So we got done at about 3. I drove home. I bobtailed home. And I had got time to spend with my wife. When my son was over his grandparents' house, me and my wife got to chill. Me and my wife haven't had no time where it's just me and her since before my son was born. My son is 13 months old. He's a year and a month old, going on year and 2 months. So we haven't had that time, and the house was so peaceful, so quiet. It was just so wonderful. But I missed my son too, so I was anxious to go get him the next day. So we went to go get him, not early, because my wife ain't no early bird, get the worm. So we went and got him later on Sunday night, and came home, enjoyed it. But it wasn't no peace and quiet no more. It was little man terrorizing, but it was cool. You know, I love him. He about ready to start walking. He taking steps. He crawling, man. That's my pride and joy. So then I called them. They were supposed to call me Sunday and say whether I was supposed to come in Monday or Tuesday. And the communication kind of sucks a little bit, but it was cool. That when I talked to him Monday, he was like, we're going to have you coming in Tuesday. And I'm like, shit, that's cool, because now I get to spend time with my family more. You know what I'm saying? I get to spend time with my wife and my son a little bit more. And that's good. And my wife happy. My wife happy, my son happy. So then, fast forward to Tuesday, got dropped off. Kissed my wife, kissed my son. He gave me some sugar. Normally he don't do none of that sugar. He ain't with all that. But I did. I said, give me a high five. He don't normally give me a high five, but man, he did it this morning. I was just like, man. So then I got on my truck, headed up there to the DC. They said they gave me 10 stops. 10 stops to just something light, you know what I'm saying, just to work me in. That's cool, you know what I'm saying. Don't kill me now, you know what I'm saying. Don't kill me. But so right now I completed my 4th stop. I started at 12. It is 9:23. I got to this stop at like 6:50 and got it unloaded probably like 7 something, close to 8 something. No, probably like 8. Close to 8. And then I got 6 more tomorrow, but I start at 5 in the morning tomorrow, and then I'll be done. They said I'll be back at the DC at like 1 o'clock tomorrow. So, and I'll be picking up my next trailer, and then my next trailer I'll be it's gonna be a 2-day. They typically be 2-day trailers. So what's tomorrow? Wednesday. I pick up one, then I do it for Thursday, then I come back. Once I come back and pick me up a trailer, I'll probably be getting off Saturday, which is fine. They probably gonna put me on a Tuesday through Saturday schedule since I'm new over here, and people probably want that Monday through Friday schedule, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. I've been working Saturdays for over 3-4 years, really longer than that, but just since I've been with my wife 3-4 years, and it's just like whatever. As long as the money good, that's what matters. You know what I'm saying? At this point, because OTI, Stevens, none of that has been worth it at all. So I'm on my fourth stop, and so my first stop was lovely. My first stop was smooth. It was like one cart, got the freezer stuff. Second stop, man, that mug had like 4 roll containers, and it had like a whole pallet of freezer stuff. So here's me, I'm pushing through. I'm trying to think how I can record for you guys, because all in honesty, this job, I'm gonna need a GoPro, and I told my wife. So y'all better thank my wife. My wife done ordered me a GoPro. Hey, that T5, the purple 5. She ordered me a GoPro because I said, man, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to vlog, because I know a lot of people done said that they want to see me do the work and stuff like that. If they wanted to see me do work when I was at Stevens. But it was kind of hard because, I mean, I didn't have no tripod. I didn't have none of that stuff. I'm just recording off my phone up in the air like this. So she said, I'm finna get you a GoPro. I'm gonna have the head strap, the chest strap. So my content gonna be fire. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be fire. So that's in the works. But yeah, so my second stop was crazy. And I messed around and dropped a roll container full of milk. That mug was heavy. I let it go. I done worked in jobs, you know, when they say, let that motherfucker go, I let it go. I just sat there and watched it. Timbo, boom. I ain't try to save it. I ain't Superman. I ain't Iron Man. I ain't the Incredible Hulk. I picked up some of the stuff. It was only like it was like something small that just fell. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the damage. I mean, he was like, dude just marked it out as the store damage. He ain't even trip, whatever. So then we go to the third stop. I got one of the roll containers on the thing that you let up and down. I forgot what it's called. I keep forgetting. I'm tired. Excuse me. I'm bringing in this other one, the milk. I'm like, all right, we ain't finna have the one we just had, because that's consuming a lot of my time picking all this stuff up, reorganizing and doing all that. Like, I'm spending a lot of time at these stops. So I'm like, dang. I'm trying to push. I'm trying to hold it. I got my steel-toe boots on because dude was saying I need my boots because, yes, in training I had just some running shoes on, but I didn't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, didn't nobody really just say what you need for training. So I just, you feel me, it was cool. So he was just doing the heavy stuff, but like, make sure you get some boots, make sure you get some boots. I'm like, bro, I got boots. My pops give me boots every year. Like, every time my pops get some new boots and he don't want them, he give them to me. So, I mean, and he said, make sure you got steel toes on the front. I'm like, bro, my pops done gave me, how many, I can't even count how many boots he done gave me. I still got some slip-on boots. I got these boots. I got some other boots just like them, but they older. And I mean, like, I got boots, but you know what I'm saying? He just had to feel like he had to tell me, and it's cool. So this one, the third stop, I'm rolling it off, trying to roll this milk off, trying to be smarter with it. Man, that mug, as soon as it rolled on the thing, said boom, flip right on the other cart hanging off. This cart all the way down. I'm like, what the fuck? But nah, I ain't tripped. I don't even get mad about stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I used to be a person that shit would have teed me off. I'd have been ready to quit. I just like, well, you know, shit, let's big it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do nothing about it. I ain't gonna need a trip. Let's pick that motherfucker up. Cause see, I only have one more stop, which is this one. And they try not to take my load. I called them. So they tried to refuse it. They called the district manager. District manager told them, take a load. But yeah, so I'm picking the stuff up off car. It's like a gallon of milk spilled, about 3 cans of biscuits done busted. And I'm like, all right. So now at this point, it done happened 2 times in a row. I'm like, okay, where am I going wrong with it at? I understand it's heavy. So the cart has metal frames in the back, and it got a net in the front. Weight is always going to go to the least resistance. So as you trying to like, move it, because the wheels are like the little cart wheels, they like spin, but they can be sideways, but you gotta like push the cart to like turn them. So you keep pushing, trying to push that weight, you shaking it up, and all it's doing is just slowly sliding over there to the least resistance. So I'm like, oh, okay, it's sliding to the least resistance. So it's sliding to where the net is at, and of course when you try to pick it up, the net is holding it. The net ain't strong enough for that, you know what I'm saying? But if it's the metal side, you'll be good. So I said, okay. So instead of me trying to roll like how I was with the trainer, he, like I said, he experienced, he been doing it. He rolled both of them, he rolled like 2 of them off at a time. It's just me. Take your time, see? It's your first day. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be perfect. You got plenty of time to get cold. So I said, this stuff right here, the 4th one. I just rolled one of them. I seen it roll sideways or whatever. I was like, look, I was holding that side while trying to push it. You know what I'm saying? Like making sure that it don't like, at least not even trying to like control it on there, but like if I feel like it's trying to like lean that towards that way, make sure you don't let it lean that way. Cause that's when as soon as you let it lean that way, as soon as all that weight gonna easily go that way, because it's no resistance there. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. So I just said, all right, I'm controlling it. And then it got like little grooves where it hooked, but I see like it got like a dip where you gotta like dip it through and go, and then they like it come up, and then the wheels are just lock on there. But I was like, I seen it was a struggle, so I just turned it to the side. I held it with what's called was. I just let the gate down and turned it sideways while I was on the ground. I said, that's how I do it. So that milk one, this 4th one, it didn't happen to me. So I was like, cause I'm a person, when things keep happening in the same format, I try to look and see what I do wrong. So I analyze, okay, what can I do different? So I analyze, what can I do different? So when I see what I can do different, it helps me able to not do the same thing again, or come at it with a different approach. Even if it happens, I'm like, oh, okay, let me try it this way. Let me try it that way. So that is how I work. That is how I operate. I don't know if you guys operate that way, but if something keep happening, just sit back and analyze what you're doing wrong, what you can do different. So 4th one didn't happen. I'm eating me this Stouffer's making spaghetti. It's good. I took one home and I left it. I told my wife, but my wife, she ain't finna eat it. She don't eat it. She eat like a bird. She ain't gonna eat it. So I got one of them just sitting at the house. I bought like a lot of stuff in my refrigerator, like turkey meat, I got sandwich meat, bread, stuff like that. Just something, because this job, I'm not gonna lie to you, you don't want to eat super heavy. You don't want to eat heavy. You don't want to eat heavy, greasy, none of that. I mean, you could do it at night when you finna go to sleep, but as far as you eating like that, yo, So that is what my training and my first day consists of. I mean, I'm still got more deliveries on this load, but I just want to come in, let you guys know what my training process was and my first day. This was my first day. Tomorrow's going to be technically my second day, even though I'm on the same load, but it's going to be my second day. So I just want to let you guys know, if you have any questions, concerns, you can just leave it in the comments and I'll answer. Most people, if you've been here, I'll answer you, I'll respond to you if you ain't talking crazy. If you talking crazy, I just either leave you alone. I don't fool with you. My wife be like, block you, but I'm like, you helping my algorithm out, so I leave it there. I just thumbs it down. If you see a thumbs down, I done thumbs you down. But yeah, man, just I appreciate y'all for watching. I appreciate people for sticking with me, rocking with me. I know my views really done kind of went down. I know I ain't really dropping the Stevens videos. And I know a lot of people actually going to Stevens because I mean they just one of them low vibrational companies. But I'm sorry that I couldn't stay there for y'all. If you still from Stevens watching me, I'm sorry I couldn't stay there for y'all. I didn't make enough money. Them people, it just wasn't for me. So hopefully you can understand. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching, rocking with me. If you can, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. All my OG people that's rocking with me, they know to hit that like button every video, drop some comments and let me know how you feel, what your input is and all that. You know what I'm saying? I rock with my guys that be always under my comments, man. I salute you. You know, I appreciate it, man. Y'all helping me grow and helping me push to do something. I always want to do YouTube, but I just never had nothing just to do to drop. And I'm doing trucking. I always want to do trucking. So now I'm able to do both and drop content for you guys. And I, plan on upping my content once I get my GoPro and stuff like that. You'll be able to see me driving. You'll be able to see me moving, doing my work. It'll probably be like voiceovers of me talking, but you're going to be able to see me from the chest and the head just doing work and stuff like that. You'll be able to see my work. So that's about it that I got for you right now, to just the top of the dome. So, like I said, if you got anything to say, leave it in the comments. You like this video, just like it. I appreciate it. I mean, I get some dislikes. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Fuck it. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. And I'm out. I'm finna finish the rest of my food, give me some sleep, and because I got to get up at about 4 in the morning. So appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. And I'm out.